Hushpuppi arraigned in a California court. Trial set to begin on October 13th. And a lot of people have been talking about Hushpuppi, and right now I'm going to give you some kind of details because we'll be hearing about Hushpuppi more in October as the trial begins. But also I have an interesting gist. Cubana chief priest flees after allegedly assaulting a woman in Owerri, and that is something coming at this particular time, coming from QT Jews. A particular blog actually made it go viral at this time, and a lot of people are trying to confirm the story, but it seems that okay, we have some kind of sketchy event around it. And then Instablog handler mistakenly goes on IG live and shouts Jesus, ending this section, and that is something. And this has come with a lot of reactions so far from celebrities on social media. Just before I jump right in, I want you guys to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon if you are yet to subscribe to this YouTube channel. But if already subscribed, thank you for subscribing, and make sure you share my videos across all social media platforms so that others will get to see what is trending and what we are talking about on social media. Alright guys, Hushpuppi has been arraigned in a California court, and trial says to start in October. And a lot of reactions so far on that particular issue, as Hushpuppi has now dropped his first lawyer Pizeski and engaged Vicky Podbreski, a top-rated lawyer in California. And this is something that we all are finding interesting at this particular time, because you have to actually understand that Hushpuppi has been making headlines ever since arrested by the FBI in Dubai. But right now, a lot of us need to actually understand how it's going to end with Hushpuppi, so that it can send messages to a lot of people into fraud too. And then you have to actually understand that some people are quick to defend Hushpuppi, call out a lot of us and the rest, but sometimes they will say it's a situational drift. When you graduate from school, you ain't got no job, as a Nigerian and the rest, and most of us, or most of the young people, took to internet fraud to make up a living. But you have to understand that most people that are victims of this internet fraud are also young people like you and I, trying to do legitimate businesses and the rest, and you have to understand that from that point of view. But in recent time, Hushpuppi pleaded not guilty in the court, and now the case will start proper on 13th of October, and a lot of us are gearing up to have our hands or our ears on that case. We need to actually hear a lot about that case, and I think Hushpuppi is going to be put away for a very long time, because he started with I'm not guilty, and Hushpuppi has a lot of evidence pointing against him, and that is pretty indicting, and this is something that you need to understand. But if Ventus actually was smart about that and decided to say, man, I am guilty as charged, man, his jail term was actually reduced for him. But Hushpuppi is starting with I'm not guilty. But do you think Hushpuppi is not guilty? That is something I'll put to my friends out there. You need to actually speak to me and then drop it in the comment section, because a lot of us have been saying enough of Hushpuppi. We need to understand that most of Nigerians around the world, the story of the likes of Hushpuppi is actually affecting a lot of them. That is something that a lot of us need to actually understand from this standpoint at this particular time. And then sometimes we need to say all this for a lot of people to follow also. And then some people will keep on correcting me, grammatical sentences and the rest, but you should understand that English not be our primary language, you understand? So if you sabi speak English now on your own, that is one thing I believe. Sometimes some people will just call me out and say, man, we don't understand what you are speaking. Man, forget. If you don't understand, you get out of this particular channel and allow the people understanding to actually follow up. That is something I am actually telling you guys. You should stop minding tenses instead of you to get a message. And a lot of people don't really mind that. They want to see you make mistake. I wonder how those people take they keep their girlfriend or their boyfriend. When you are a fault finder, even the Bible said it, when you are a fault finder, you are difficult to live with. And I know a lot of them commenting on my comment section and saying all those things. And when I check out their faces on profile, I see their faces. They have troubled faces, and then they are difficult people to live with. But away from that, let's talk about interesting thing. Cubana chief priest flees after allegedly assaulting a woman in Owerri, and that is something that is trending right now on social media, because a particular blog actually carried it, called QT Juice. And now according to the blog, it said when Cubana allegedly assaulted a woman, after assaulting the woman, the police was called in, and getting the hint that yes, I'll be arrested, Cubana chief priest fled, and now they are trying to bribe their way out, use money to bribe the lady and the police so that the story can be quenched without coming to limelight. And now this particular blogger has come out to say, man, I get one tori, see the tori, see. But assaulting a lady is something that should not be coming from the people like Cubana chief priest. We know that most ladies could be like, they are troublesome, they are cantankerous. That is something that you need to understand with some ladies. But try much as possible to avoid those kind of ladies, toxic ladies. Try much as possible to avoid them. But assaulting them is not going to earn you a good name. That is something that I will still tell a lot of people. But you have to actually understand that right now Cubana chief priest have not said anything about this story coming to limelight. That is why I am actually speaking from this point of view. But by the time Cubana chief priest start making his own statement, I will still come to you guys and say about or talk about that. But another gist is that Instablog, the Instablog handler mistakenly goes live on IG and shouted Jesus, like the picture you are seeing right now, and then is coming with a lot of reaction because the person ended the video section immediately. Maybe he made it out of mistake or the rest. But people like Naira Marley has actually threatened and said, Mr. Blog handler, no, we don't see your face right now, you should work with bodyguard in the streets. And a lot of people have been making their own statement about that, because this person has published some ugly stories about these these so-called people. But guys, what do you have to say about this? And don't fail to drop your comment in the comment section, and make sure you share my videos across all social media platforms so that others will get to see what is trending, and we get to actually love what we are talking about. But sometimes some people that just the provoke persons, they just mind some people's tenses. Not be that. Get the story straight from this channel, and then stay glued and stay updated to understand what is happening around you, around your celebrities, and around in your societies, because we talk about some societal issues or political issues, sometimes celebrities challenges and the rest. Thank you guys for actually watching my videos. I love you guys.